Welcome everybody to the Crypt of the Golden Star. This is a tournament adventure that's making the rounds at conventions all across the world. Recently at the UK Games Expo, this will be played at Gen Con and Gary Con and other conventions. This is by Andreas Lundström, who wrote the Windheim adventures for Dragonbane, and this was picked up by Free League as their tournament adventure. Well, as a member of the Free League Free Agents, part of their organized play team, I have access to this, and so I grabbed it and said, let's run it for our own private tournament. So this is the third team to run through. We had a team of 3 that was the first team, a team of 4 was the second team, and now again a team of 3. So let's jump right in. Let me grab my notes. And I will paste this into the chat and read it. And as soon as I've read it, I'm going to start the timer. Rumors are spreading like wildfire through the streets of Foamsvale. Kaelor Goldenstar, governor of Windheim, has been poisoned. Only an hour later, you are approached by the steward of his household, Osera, who confirms the news. She implores you to venture into the city's catacombs and find the tomb of Undin Goldenstar. Undin was the city's very first governor, and it is said to have been buried with an elixir of life that serves as a most potent antidote. But Osera warns that many dangers lurk within the crypt, where the city's most prominent citizens are interred. Legends say the restless spirits of the dead awaken at the stroke of midnight, and that those who disturb their eternal slumber are struck by the most terrible of curses. Osera slips you into the palace, leading you through empty servants' corridors to the governor's bedchamber. Kaelor Goldenstar's breathing is slow and shallow. She opens a hidden door behind his bed and says, "Here's the stairwell leading down into the crypts. Please hurry. Not only do I fear the governor has little time left, but it's only 2 hours until midnight. If you haven't found the elixir by then, I'm afraid you must flee the catacombs if you are able to make it out alive." And I will start the timer, and I'm going to take us to the crypt map. Okay, we've got our 3 intrepid adventurers, Chrysanna the Bold, Makander of Halfbay, and Captain Beatrix Fairsail. Before you, you see that the stairs descend roughly 20 meters, ending in a small room lined with crates. At the far end of the room, an open archway leads into the dark corridors of the catacombs. Where do you proceed?
Well, let's go through the door.
Yeah, and then do any of us have torches? I'm assuming there's light needed down here.
Yes, so I have, I think... I
have a torch.
Yeah, Beatrix has a torch lit. If any of the rest of you want to light a torch, you can put it in hand, and then I can light it. Otherwise, I think you might be our only torch. Does Makander have a torch?
I have
Makander
one.
have a torch. Yeah, so it sounds like we all have a. Makander, though, being a weapon and shield individual, will likely hold off on a torch unless needed.
Chrysanna?
I can hold one since I only have a scimitar. And I think that's a one-handed.
Yeah, let's equip your torch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I believe it's equipped.
In fact, your torch might already be on. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay, Chrysanna, do you want to light a torch?
I guess I'll hold off for now.
Okay, and Makander, you said no as well?
Correct. Yeah, we'll definitely need at least one more torch to get out of here.
Absolutely. Now, in this room, you can see all these crates. You can see the passageway continues on ahead of you. The walls are slick with moisture. Whatever groundwater perhaps seeps in through these walls or bubbles up from the floor. You can't quite tell, but you can see puddles in here, and definitely smells mildewy and cold.
Can I inspect the crates?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll. Nice. Most of the crates are empty, but you do see that under them there is a secret trapdoor. And this trapdoor seems to lead down into a narrow, I guess for lack of a better word, a sewer, where the floor is covered in what looks like calf-deep, murky water. And you're more than welcome to rummage through there, looking for any goods. If you were to actually get down there, you could probably, it's big enough on your hands and knees, you could probably crawl, and it seems to run the length of this corridor from east to west.
Should we do that? Should we get down in?
I think so.
All right, sounds good. Let's get down in the muck.
Who heads down first?
Probably me.
Okay.
Or the duck man with the sword and
Oh,
scale.
that is true.
Gonna take a while.
Although
to
I
get
have an
down there.
ability for water.
Oh, okay.
If Beatrix, if you want to go down into the water, you can give me a spot hidden roll. You're comfortable in there. You'll hold your breath underwater, and you only hope that most of this is water. It is rather foul smelling. It's a little bit viscous, like there's some oil or something in there. Yeah, as you sift through, you actually find a silver bracelet in there. This looks to be very valuable, and it looks old. Give me a Myths and Legends roll.
Me? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yes,
see.
please.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
excellent.
a good roll.
Yeah, looking at this, you can see that it bears the symbol of House Golden Star, which is a golden star on a field of silver stars. And you know that this is likely very valuable and probably belonged to one of the family of the Golden Stars, Undin being the first and foremost. How that got here in this sewer, you have no idea. This is possibly even grave goods that has somehow ended up here.
Well, we'll take it. You
Excellent.
can always either sell it or give it back for extra rewards.
Absolutely. So you can drag that onto your character sheet. If you open that up, you should be able to drag that silver bracelet on there. There, perfect.
And should we continue down the under, or should we get back up and go above ground?
It looks like it heads straight down the length of this passageway. It kind of ends here at this end, but then it just runs down the passageway like that.
So there's no other exit?
No,
Doesn't look
none
like.
here that
Okay.
you can see.
Okay. Then it's probably faster up here.
Yeah.
And cleaner.
And much cleaner. Now, as you get up here, this area, the dim corridor of the catacombs is spacious but damp and slippery, and the pungent stench of death hangs heavy in the air. 3 doors can be seen further down the passage. There's 2 on your right and 1 on the left. At the far end, there are 2 statues that flank the sides of the passage, and these statues depict hooded figures. You'll see them as you get a little closer. But these doors, this door right here to your right, this is ornamented with what appears to be silver musical notes against a background of obsidian, and the door frame is shaped like a harp, and the door is open. Now, to the south, you see... Well, you thought it was perhaps a door, but it looks like a tall oval mirror with an intricate pattern along its edge. It's built into the wall. And this is roughly the size of a door. It's quite large. And in your torchlight, your reflections appear grotesquely distorted.
Do we want to check out up here?
Yeah.
Yes, let's look into the opened room.
Now, as you enter this room, the musical notes from the door continue inside, winding along the walls of the entire crypt. And in the center stands a large stone sarcophagus, it too shaped like a great harp. And there's an eerie voice that hums a haunting tune. Let me have Krisanna give me a Myths and Legends roll to see if you recognize this tune.
Okay.
You do. So, in real life, this is Voi che sapete by Mozart from The Marriage of Figaro, but in Foamsvale, this is called Aldor's Love Odyssey. And you know that this is a very prominent song that has been around for hundreds of years. You know, first premiered over 200 years ago and has been popular ever since.
Alrighty.
Continue on?
I guess so.
The door instantly shuts in front of you,
Ah.
and you hear the click of a lock.
Is there any instruments in the room?
Just this big stone sarcophagus that is shaped like a silver harp. You don't see any instruments, and just this ethereal voice filling the room.
I guess we have to open the
Yeah.
sarcophagus.
Let's try to open the sarcophagus.
Who wants to open that sarcophagus?
How about McCander?
Yeah, McCander's stronger. He will attempt to open it first to see if it budges.
So this will be a strength roll with a bane. If someone helps you, that bane goes away. You get a boon, so it would be a straight strength roll. Does someone
I'll help.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
Two of you put your back into it. Yes, and the sarcophagus slides with a scrape, slides open. Inside lies a skeleton of a woman, and her long, bony fingers clutch a silver harp. And this harp is absolutely stunningly beautiful. And you know that this must be worth a small fortune.
Probably shouldn't take it, but if we play it, I wonder if the door will open.
Yeah.
Hey, McCander does like music. He himself does have a musical instrument, although not as fancy as this.
If you want to make a performance roll, you can add a boon with the harp, and there's even musical notes on the wall. You could play those notes, assuming you can read some music. If you have some experience in music, you would know enough.
Yeah, I feel like with his performance as it is, he probably has come across that. It seems adequate. He's trained in it, as it were. So he will attempt to play the melody as written on the notes. Was this with a boon?
Yes, because you have the notes there. You have this magnificent harp.
Oh,
with the boon.
Nice.
That, the door opens.
Alrighty. I don't know, he doesn't seem like... It's like, well, the harp is here. Like, it just feels like it'd be a waste to leave it behind.
Right?
Yeah, let's take it. I think we should take it.
Go ahead and drag that onto your... oops, I'll get that door back open.
Oh, I closed it again. Sorry.
I'll let you open it. Or someone inside should be able to.
I can't see it.
Oh, let me grab that.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, this mirror is odd.
Yeah, as you look in that mirror, give me a will roll as you see your reflection.
Oh,
all of us are just Beatrix.
Just Beatrix.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, it's a little fearful seeing you this way. It's almost like this mirror has taken some of your worst characteristics and made them more prominent. Maybe that angry side you have that you hesitate to show. You see this scowl on your face in the mirror, despite the fact that you're trying your best to smile. And then you shake your head and shrug it off, knowing that this mirror is definitely distorting things.
Oh,
there's more
people
to explore. We'll leave the mirrored
or statues of people.
Yeah.
there.
And so this is when I mentioned the corridor. There were two statues in here that flank the side. These two statues depict hooded figures, and you see another door here to your right. This door is an ordinary wooden door. It's large. It's nearly 3 meters high and 2 meters wide, but it's devoid of ornamentation, and you can hear faint voices heard speaking to one another within, but it's impossible to make out what's being said with the door closed.
Well, let's see.
Can I try to sneakily open the door?
Absolutely.
And listen?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand roll to open it quietly.
All right. Come on, under 14.
Nice. You crack the door open. I'm going to open the door so you can see what's in, but you'll be able to hear this. So inside, you see around, and maybe you peer through the keyhole or crack it open a bit. Around a table sit 5 hideous ghouls, and they are sharing a platter of small, round pieces of stinking meat and drinking some sort of cloudy liquid from beautiful teacups, stirring it with silver spoons. And the cups match a teapot decorated with an ornate blue pattern. One of the ghouls says to the other, "You think we'll have visitors? We're a bit short on chairs, but I believe we've an extra cup if anyone comes in. Perhaps they're thirsty." And give me a spot hidden roll, Krisanna. Oh, nice. You can see in the upper right corner, there's a dark shape, vaguely visible. It's lying motionless in the shadows. It's roughly man-sized. Looks like it's under some blankets. And along the walls hang 5 portraits of different individuals, each wearing a piece of jewelry that seems to signify some form of high office.
Oh. What direction did the door open? Inward or outward?
It opened inwards.
So we can't bar it. Do we want to charge in? And it seems like they're eating some corpse, or there seems to be somebody unconscious or dead in the corner.
I mean, it is a graveyard. I mean, they probably didn't kill the person.
That's true. They're probably just eating them, though.
Krisanna,
Is there any other way?
give me a healing roll, Krisanna, as you look at that body in the corner.
Okay. Not very good at that.
Oh, good enough. You see the very slow rise and fall of a chest that's breathing under those blankets.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we...
Do they look like they're breathing?
No, they do not. In fact,
these
of
are
them are
ghouls.
in various states of
Well, yeah.
decomposition.
I wasn't sure if it was one of them somehow. Okay.
Yeah, it does not look like these figures.
I mean, they don't... Their words did not seem hostile, and this guy seems to just be maybe sleeping in the corner. Maybe this is like a trap, or like we're not supposed to... What do you guys think? Should we just like go in and say like, "Hey, what's up?" Or should we leave
I think
them?
so.
Okay.
I mean, they may just be nice. Like,
yeah,
I'll
they might
stand
be.
ready if you run back so we can attack them if they follow.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll also go in.
I'll go in and I'll
hurt.
say hello.
As you go in, this ghoul here at the head of the table, he rises and says, "Ah, guest, you have finally arrived. I am Oscric." And he points up to one of the paintings on the wall. And you notice that on the painting, this person has an amulet around their neck. And sure enough, Oscric has this same amulet around his neck. And he begins to stir his tea and says, "Please, won't you join us?" And this is offered to Krisanna. "Won't you sit here at the table and join us?" And one of them slides over a little cup of tea from that fine porcelain tea set, and a little plate with one of these biscuit-shaped pieces of meat that even from here you can smell that's rotten.
Okay. So I think I'll decline to... Well, I'll thank him, but I'll decline the offer of food. Can I see the other pictures of what jewelry the other people might have for their office?
Yeah, and as you look around, you see a signet ring on one of those portraits, and sure enough, one of these ghouls has a signet ring. Another has a comb in her hair, and one of these ghouls, and what scant little bit of hair is left, you see this silver comb. It's actually embedded into the skin and probably pushing into the skull of this ghoul, but it seems to be wearing this same ornamentation. And the last one has a beautiful little pin on his lapel, and most of the lapel is rotted away, but that's the same pin that you see in the portrait. These must be these 5 nobles pictured on the walls.
Gotcha.
"Well, if you will not drink, perhaps you," and they point down at Beatrix. "Come sit."
Beatrix will step forwards and sit down and maybe examine the teacup and...
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll as you look that over.
Okay, let me... Oops, I didn't mean to close the door. Let's see, spot hidden.
Nice. Looking at the teacup, it's beautiful. It has an ornate blue pattern. You know, these are hand painted, very valuable. And the tea inside, it looks to be. You're not sure that this is actual tea. It's almost, it smells a little bit like mold, like maybe they're brewing something with mold. And then you realize the only water they likely have is probably from that sewer that we were crawling around in. This is probably not the best tea you've ever had, but these ghouls seem to be enjoying it, and they look at you eagerly, grinning and smiling as though waiting for you to drink the tea. And
She'll have a sip.
Ah, nice. Give me a Constitution roll.
Oh dear. Okay.
Murky tomb tea.
I will.
You want to push that?
Yeah, I'm gonna push that. I don't
Otherwise,
think I
you're
want
going to spit
to.
it out and offend every one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. Well, I do anyways.
Yeah, you kind of retch a little bit and just spit it back into the cup. And they look at one another just with this look of absolute horror. And they say, she is not one of us. And they rise as one, ready to destroy those who would come and profane their tea party. And we're going to have a battle. So let me reset the initiative deck. If you guys want to go ahead to the 2 crossed swords on the upper right toolbar, draw an initiative card. I will draw for the ghouls. There we go. All right, Oskric will go first. He will leap up on the table, very ungentlemanly like, and he will swipe at Beatrix. And Beatrix, these are monsters, so these will hit. He swings a bone club from a previous meal at you. Now, you've not acted yet, so you can use your action to evade, or you can parry this with your scimitar, or you can take the hit and not lose your action.
Let's see. Is this a 2d6?
Yeah, this would be against 2d6. And I think you've got, you have no armor, so.
Yeah. I think I have to, is parrying or evading better? Evading is acrobatics?
No, evading will use your evade skill, which you have a 12. Parrying will use your weapon skill, which you also have 12. So you would be, either way, you would have the same.
I'll parry then. I think parrying is better, usually.
So then just click on your weapon, and then when it pulls up that second screen, just select parry.
Awesome.
That's a success. Now, your weapon can block 12 points of damage in a single go, and this attack does 10, so your weapon is proof against it. Now, when you successfully parry, you can move yourself and the enemy 1 square, and it doesn't have to be in the same direction. You can push him back, and you step back. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I'll push him back, and then I'll step back.
Perfect.
Next to Grisana.
And we go to the next ghoul. He is going to... I'm going to pick randomly to see who he goes after. If it's McAnder, he's going to try to shut the door. Yeah, so he's going to come up and try to shut the door. And he's going to move past here and get that door shut. And so, McAnder, it will take an action to open that door.
All right.
And McAnder, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I feel in this instance, before even trying to open the door, I feel like he will attempt a persuasion, mayhaps, possibly even using my ability ill-tempered, as he kind of shouts on the opposite side of the door, "I did not have a chance at tea."
Ooh, okay. So use ill-tempered. That will give you a boon on your persuasion roll. And then add an extra boon because you are directly talking about manners and politeness, as though they did something incredibly impolite to you.
Perfect. Dragon
with the boons, we'll take the dragon. When you say that, you hear Oscric say, wait, he's right. They've not all had a chance to drink. Chrisanna, it's your turn.
Okay.
Do you press the attack, or what do you do?
I guess hearing that, I can't open the door, can I?
You can. It would cost your action. That
But how do I step there? Yeah.
So he doesn't seem to be interested in attacking you, so he kind of stands back. So if you wanted to open the door, I'd let you open the door.
Yeah, I'd open the door for Makander.
Okay, and then you can move as well if you like.
I can't move through this guy, can I?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can move through an ally, but not through an enemy.
Can Are they gonna attack me? No, right?
They don't seem to be wanting to attack. The one by the door did not attack you. Now you could move all the. Actually, your action was to open the door. You could move to right there.
Can I get a better look at this guy?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll.
No.
It's definitely not a ghoul in there. You can see a hand sticking out, and the hand seems to be covered with fine fur. And if you're not mistaken, you might recognize this as one of your traveling companions from earlier days. You think this could be Baston Bloodjaw.
Oh. Okay, yeah, keep going.
Let's go to this ghoul. This ghoul will take the cup that was spit out and toss it into the corner. You can see this wet corner over here, and pour another cup and set it on the table. This ghoul here will sit back down and begin to rearrange the table that had been disturbed when Oscric leapt across it. And this one here will get up and stand when Chrisanna gets near, as all gentlemen should. They should stand when a lady is present. So he stands and gives you a little bow. And we'll go to the next round of initiative. This one here steps down and bids you come sit at the table, Makander. And Beatrix, it's your turn.
Beatrix will step aside for Makander to come in, and then maybe she'll try to get a look at the figure.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden roll.
Right, and she'll try to stand very politely, also, doing her best to keep up with her manners. Oh, well.
Ooh.
Right.
Hard to tell. They're covered in blankets. You're not certain who that might be. You're welcome to push that if you like.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Chrisanna, your turn.
I think I'm gonna swap my initiative with Makander.
Okay, let's swap. Makander, you are up. You'll be able to move through that ghoul. He will let you pass.
Perfect. Yeah, Makander will go towards the chair in which he had kind of heard was kind of the guest's chair, likely seeing the teacup before him, I think.
Yeah, and they all look at you very eagerly, like, drink.
Perfect. And he will, as gentlemanly as possible for him in his armor, will attempt to drink said briny tea.
Nice pinky feather out as you
Exactly.
sip. Give me a constitution roll. Now, you get a boon on this. You're a duck. You're used to drinking pond water, filtering out algae and microbes. This is like a taste of Half Bay back home. Oh, yeah. This actually tastes rather good. In fact, it reminds you of your childhood. And you swallow it down, and it has a certain distinctive taste that to most folk they would find it unpleasant, but to you this is like the way Mom used to make tea. And something will happen to you, Makander. I'm not going to say what it is until it comes up, but something just happened to you when you drank that tea. You don't get sick. It's nothing like that. But should a situation arise, I'll tell you, oh, hey, because you drank the tea, this will happen. They look at you eagerly, and then they slide you a plate of that little rotten food biscuits. Now, that's probably enough for your turn, so this is the guy that slides you the food. Now, Chrisanna, you're up.
Gonna sneakily try to like rouse this guy.
Give me a sleight of hand roll. Nice. You see that it is indeed Baston Bloodjaw, one of your companions. Now, Baston is here as a replacement. Should one of you die, you can take over Baston. Otherwise, Baston doesn't do much. He's going to go probably stand in the hallway and just wait until you need him. But he looks like he has been perhaps poisoned by the looks of him. A healing roll will bring him back to consciousness if you want to try to wake him up.
Okay, I'm not good at that, but I can try.
Yeah, go for it. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
good enough.
Yeah, you wake him up and he looks at you. Krisanna, how did you come to this place? I came at the behest of
I'll just
Golden
put
Star.
I'll put my finger to my lips, tell him to shush.
Yes. And he looks
And,
over and sees the ghouls.
Yes, I will tell him to wait in the hallway.
He gets up and the ghouls say, Wait, what are you doing with him? He promised us he would have lunch with us. And Baston slowly
Just
moves.
going to the bathroom.
Give me a...
He'll be back.
Give me a bluffing roll for that, Krisanna. My goodness, you are rocking the dice. He says, to the bathroom. Yes, that would be most impolite in here. But of course. And the ghouls continue to... this one will move up out of the doorway. And we'll return to the table. And they sit down and begin to enjoy the tea party now that civilized folk are here. And Oskric says, more tea for our friends, and pours out more. Now, we go to the next round. The ghouls are drinking. Krisanna, you're up first.
Okay. I don't really want to eat the food, but I don't know how much longer I can kind of dance around. Maybe I try to bluff again and say, like, I'm sorry, I ate already or something like that. I mean, I guess when I said, like, I'm not hungry.
You could switch with McCander.
Yeah, that might
I'll
also
do that.
be something too.
I'll
Because
do
it seems
that.
like McCander's going to have to try to eat.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll switch with McCander.
McCander, you are up next.
All right. He will try to, with the same calm, respectful manner, accept the food offered to him.
Okay. Give me a constitution roll. This is raw meat, and there's a chance that you get a disease. I'm going to roll a virulence of the disease is 12. So this succeeds. You need to roll a 4 or lower, or you will take the sickly condition.
Blech. Let's see. That's definitely a tough roll. Let's see. Yeah. It was...
Oh, you got it. So you do not become sickly. You eat
Wow.
this and you're like, I'm going to pay for that later. But you manage to get it down, and it sits like lead in your stomach. You know, that's rotten flesh. I'm going to definitely regret that, but not right now. You can't upset the tea party.
Nope.
And the ghouls look at you with admiration as you do that. Now, you have movement, McKendra, if you want to move. You've drank and eaten. You could stay, or if you think this is a good time for you to beg your leave.
Yeah, I feel like he probably would kind of just at least be like one square initially, kind of near the door to maybe kind of guard it if they get ornery again. And then, well, I appreciate your generous offer of the tea and the food. We are here on a quest, and time is of the essence, if I may excuse myself, gentlemen.
But of course, they say. And I'm going to take us out of initiative order. They seem content with the fact that you have partaken of their tea and their meat, and they go back to their tea party, talking about better times, the state of Foamsvale, And the things they're talking about, you heard in history, that was like 100 and some odd years ago. That was a long time ago. But that's likely when they all died, and so they still talk about that as though it's current events. You are all welcome to leave the room now. They are contented.
All right. And McCander will step
Awesome.
out, probably sweating, wiping his brow from the back of his hand. From the situation
Prasanna
with the food.
peeks in and says, "Open or close?"
Closed, please. It's drafty in there. Excellent. Well done. Baston says, I'm tired. I'll stay here in the hallway. Call me if you need me.
Roger that. Can we squeeze past these?
Yes, yep, you can
statues?
go right past the statues. And here in this part of the corridor, it continues forward, and the rank stench of death is even heavier here, making it almost unbearable to breathe. There are 2 ornate doors, one to the left and one to the right. Now, the door to the left, this is covered in reliefs of cats, dogs, birds, and snakes, all of which look eerily lifelike. And in the center is an owl with spread wings, clutching a metal ring in its talons, and its eyes seem to follow your every move.
Oh. I'm just gonna ignore that. And to try the door below me.
You grab the little knocker and knock on the door. You hear a voice that says, Who dares to trespass impolitely?
Oh, we were knocking. We were attempting to be polite by knocking.
Oh, this is the crypt of the departed pets. Have you a wish to visit someone here, or perhaps to dwell here? You do?
Yes, I had a parrot who was my companion once and has since departed.
Ooh, fascinating. Give me a bluffing roll. You can add a boon.
She did have a parrot, but yeah.
Whether or not it's here or not.
That is true, yes. Oh dear. Let's see.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Sage. The owl says, My name is Sage. Welcome to the home of the dearly departed. And the owl opens the door. The room beyond has a ceiling height of at least 4 meters, and it must be at least 15 paces from wall to wall. Small carved alcoves line every wall from floor to ceiling, and inside the alcoves lie tiny coffins that could not possibly hold the body of an adult human. Now, you see movement when you peer in, and you see a black cat, and as it begins to move, you suspect this cat has seen better days. And he looks at you, his eyes milky and white, and he rushes up to Prasanna and begins to do little figure 8s between your legs. And as he does, he brushes off big clumps of hair and skin just slough off onto your pants. And he begins to purr, but it's a really strange purring sound. It sounds like dried leather flapping around inside of a small hollow box. It's the remains of his lungs inside of his chest. And he looks at you and he speaks and says, I am Lalkaz. Welcome to the crypt of the pets. Tell me, have you come here to make a deposit or perhaps to visit one of your dearly departed?
Prasanna just points at Beatrix.
Both, McCander suggests.
There are many furry friends, those with feathers and those with scales, interred in here. You're welcome to look them over. And you see all these little tiny coffins, some no larger than a shoebox, and some large enough to hold perhaps a large dog. And they're stuffed into these little crevices.
Candor will kind of walk in and look around, but not really touch anything.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll just as you're kind of scanning these things.
Yeah. He's not the best at it, especially since he's still angry from earlier. He's still kind of offended from not being offered the tea.
with a demon.
Nothing.
You look around and you're like, oh, there's There's 60 plus bodies in here. If that elixir is in here, who knows where it could be.
Yeah, he's
Maybe-
getting angry about the prospect.
Yeah.
I think Tricks might look for like a parrot body or something,
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden roll as you do that.
or just a bird that she can say her respects over. Oh, spot hidden. There we go. Oh well.
Do you push that?
No.
You. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guess Chrisana would probably take the other side of the room and see if what she could see as well.
Yeah.
If I could roll spot hidden.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, do I have a bane on it?
Nope. Just if
Okay.
if you've taken the condition. As you peer into that side of the room, you see that there are many crypts, probably 20 on this side, or small coffins, and one of them you shift the lid open, and inside you see a little mummified creature. You can't quite tell what it is. It's been wrapped in linens, but around its neck is a beautiful golden collar. And you look at it, and it has a name engraved on it, and the name is Little Perkins.
Aw.
Aw. Well, Perkins.
And Lalkaz says, "Ah, Little Perkins. He was a good cat. He and I caught many a mouse together. He met an untimely end under the wheel of a wagon. Sad day for all of us. He doesn't speak much. He's been very quiet these last centuries, but he was a good cat. That collar is lovely. He has no need of it. I suppose you're welcome to it."
Sure. I'll take the collar.
Excellent.
Beatrix will sort of pat the head,
As you
give it a little last pat.
the pet of Little Perkins or of Lalcaz?
Yeah.
Of Little Perkins, and you feel the skull beneath there has been crushed. It's like pushing into broken eggshells, and you know, oh, that poor cat definitely met a sad end. And Lalcaz purrs as he sees you do this, and he trundles up to you and rolls onto his back, exposing his belly.
She'll pet it. What the hell?
Yeah, as you reach down and pet it, you see that his belly, there's an opening where it's been split open, and you can see he's filled with worms, just writhing and crawling in there, feasting on him eternally. And he begins to bat at your hand playfully as you rub his stomach.
She'll play with the zombie cat. I mean, it is still a cat.
Still a cat, still has feelings. And it seems to really
Exactly.
enjoy this attention. And you see that, or you sense that he has not been shown any affection in a long, long time. He looks over at Makander and says, "You haven't found anything, have you? You're a little dense, aren't you? If you ask me, birds aren't smart at all. I've caught many a bird, I've eaten many a bird. I'm not surprised that you haven't found anything in here."
Well, I was just looking around. He kind of says, dumbfounded, a little bit frustrated and flustered.
"If you want one of those collars too, why don't you look in that one over there?" And he kind of gestures with his paw towards a small box on the bottom.
Kander just kind of like stomp over towards it, trying to be polite, but also just kind of like,
As you
makes his way over.
As you open it up, this box contains just a skeleton, and it's of a large cat, a big tom. And there is a golden collar in there, and there's a name engraved on that. It says Grimclaw. He says, Grimclaw, he was a right bastard when he was alive. Scratched everything in the palace. Every bit of furniture bore the mark of Grimclaw. Well, the master couldn't bear it any longer, and so he put him into a burlap sack with a stone and tossed him down the well. Some young children pulled him up when they went to get water. And, well, let's just say the master said it was an accident, but how does a cat crawl into a bag with a stone and get stitched up accidentally?
Did they call him Grimclaw before or after?
Before, he was fierce. Not so fierce now, are you, Grimclaw? And Lalkaz lifts his hind leg in the air and begins to lick himself.
I like this cat.
Feel like Mikander would kind of close up the lid, kind of tap the coffin. It's like, well, a name justly earned.
Yes, indeed. One of my best associates is over there in that far wall to the south. I miss him dearly. I would like to look upon him one more time. Be a dear, he says to Beatrix. Open that box over there. And he trundles over to the box and begins to rub his cheeks up on it.
Beatrix will go over and open it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to try to see if there was if I could detect if the cat had hidden motivations of any kind.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh boy, okay. I'm actually not that bad at intelligence.
Oh, nice. You get the sense that Lalkaz has been here for a long time with no one to talk to, and he seems to like affection, like attention. He seems to be a little bit temperamental. He kind of poked fun at Mikander. You don't sense any sort of malice or anything. You don't suspect at all that he would be leading you into a trap or something like that.
Okay. Then Crisano just sits around. She doesn't stop Beatrix at all.
Perfect. This box has another golden collar, and you see the name on there is General Tabasco. He says, "Ah, Tabasco, my old friend. Oh, we prowled the city streets together." And he hopped up into the box and curls up next to General Tabasco and says, "Leave the box lid off for a time, if you don't mind. He and I have some acquainting to do."
Of course.
And he just curls up with the little bits of bone and fur that's in here, and you can hear him purring contentedly.
We are on a time-sensitive mission. I will leave you to it with General Tabasco, and perhaps on our way back, we will stop in and say hello again.
Yes, I would like that very much. No one comes in here. I'm very lonely. I don't think I can leave here, but I'll stay here with my friends. But you go. Do the things that you must do. I'll be here when you return.
It sounds like he's miserable. I wonder if there's a way to dispel the undeath thing on him. But maybe not.
Not for any of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
we can always visit again.
Further out into this hallway, there's one more door. It's on the north wall. And this door is decorated with stained glass in a mosaic pattern depicting a stylized sun. This is the symbol of the god Barakon. Or is it a star? You're not sure. In the center of the pattern sits a beautiful emerald set in iron. Now the door feels cold and damp to the touch.
Can I try to open it? Well, do we just knock again? That seemed to work the last two times.
Yeah, you
okay.
knock.
I think so.
And there's no answer, but give me an intelligence roll, Crisana, when you knock.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
When you knock, it doesn't echo like a normal knock would. It's solid. Almost like the sound is muffled.
Is there a bunch of water behind that door?
It's cold and damp and sounds muffled. You think there could be a lot of water. There's a lot of water in this hallway. Maybe this is where it's come from.
Oh, maybe don't open that door then?
If you want to do it very carefully, you can do so. To do this, you have to specify, which I think you have, that you're opening it carefully. It's a strength roll with a bane to open it a crack, and then if water does come out, to shut it.
Can I ask Mikander to do it, or do I have to do it?
Nope, you can ask Mikander to do it.
I will ask Mikander to do it.
Right. And I feel like Mikander...
If we help.
Yeah,
we could also help.
So there's enough room that one person could help. That would get rid of the bane.
Okay, so I'll help, and then Mikander can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like McCanner might take some precautions. Do those statues look like they could be moved, or are they pretty locked in place?
They're pretty well set in place. They're on stone pedestals that have been mortared down to the ground.
Not you. And then it looks like at the end there's a grate.
Yeah, you see a grate,
okay.
likely leads down into that sewer.
Not you. So before we try to open the door, McCander will mention to the other two, if this goes south, run over to those statues and hold on to them in case the water comes. I'll probably be fine, but the water will eventually go away, I think.
I also should be fine, although maybe we should close the door with the pets in it just in case.
Yeah, you know Lalkaz does not like water.
Yeah.
I ran over and did it.
Nice.
Perfect. All right, so yes, I guess we will attempt our cautious opening of this door.
Nice. It's a strength roll with it. It would normally with a bane, but you get a boon because someone's helping you, so just a straight strength roll.
Aha.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you crack the door open, and indeed, water begins to just squirt out. And you know that had you simply opened this door, this chamber would have been flooded. You would have been knocked off your feet. And what would happen is a random item from your inventory would get washed away down into that sewer. And then you got to go after it. But because you did this intelligently, because you carefully opened that, you just wait for it to drain. And it takes some time. It's going to take a couple of minutes for that door to drain as you hold it back, McCander. While that's happening, does anyone else want to do anything or just wait for the water to drain out?
I mean, the mirror is curious, but McCander's obviously busy. It's like the only thing thus far that, like, he has no idea about.
Why don't we just go shatter that mirror?
You can do that.
I'm sure that would not be good.
I mean, Beatrix will suggest Krisanna look in the mirror and just to see. She'll mention that what she saw herself as angry, but she'll say maybe Krisanna will see something different.
Okay. Persona will, with fleet of foot, go look into the mirror.
So, Krisanna, when you look into the mirror, it's a little different for you. You don't see yourself as angry, but you see yourself as overly cautious, almost shy. Your hands sort of held tightly in front of you, shoulders rounded, looking down. Even though you feel confident, it's almost like this is showing a side of you that you don't often put out there. And maybe this is a side of you that you feel sometimes, but this mirror definitely seems to distort things.
Can I touch the mirror or
Yeah.
inspect it?
In fact, as soon as you touch it, you feel the mirror pivot and a passageway opens up in front of you. Now, you don't have light,
Oh,
so you can't see in
goodness.
there.
Oh,
Yeah, something
I'll
just
go over.
happened.
Hey, Beston.
He's like, ugh, I'm tired. And you, McCander, you see the light slowly leaving you, heading down the hallway as you have your back to that door.
Correct.
Or maybe I'll
Yeah,
try to
we're about at the time to where a second torch might be a good one.
I can spark up. That's fine.
Okay, I can light a torch on you. Let me get that lit.
Yeah.
There we go. Where's Krisanna? Torch. Perfect. There we go. Krisanna, looking into that room.
It's a mirror puzzle.
Yeah,
I see.
you see it. The crypt is filled with mirrors positioned all around the room. There are statues of warriors, each clutching a massive weapon that seem to stand guard. And the room is lit by a small hole in the ceiling through which a thin beam of moonlight shines down, hitting the mirror in the upper right corner. And in the far opposite corner, you see a large ruby encased in metal mesh that hangs from the ceiling.
Okay. So it's a. I'll just go tell them about that. It's like that's very clearly a mirror puzzle.
Yeah, you can see even from where you were standing that one of the mirrors seemed cracked.
Yeah.
Now, by the time you get back, McCander, the water has drained out and you can open up the door. And all of that water seems to rush down that drain at the end of the hallway down there.
All right.
peering
So
in.
Mikander will kind of quickly just ask about the mirror room real quick.
Yeah, I informed you. It's like, yeah, I would inform the party about everything. That there's a mirror room with a ruby and a cracked mirror, and it's gonna look like, there's some statues in there as well.
This might be more important first, though.
I
To
think
get
so.
Yeah, peering into this room, this once flooded crypt is dimly lit by a large crack in the ceiling through which the moonlight streams. 3 sarcophagi can be seen in the faint glow, their slick and wet surfaces glistening enticingly. The lids are adorned with reliefs of 3 identical men, and a Myths and Legends roll might be able to tell you who these are and how they came to be here.
Um,
I feel like Mikander will try to roll, but his brain's not working quite well since he's still kind of frustrated.
Yeah.
That's for sure. He's definitely frustrated. I
Same
guess we all are
here.
frustrated. Oh, I got lucky on that one.
Oh,
wow.
I got
You got
Mikander.
lucky. Nice.
Mikander, you've heard of these. These are 3 brothers, Delgor, Falgor, and Tingor Goldenstar. These are 3 brothers who ruled Foamsvale and Windhame jointly over a century ago. You know that they were inseparable in life and they did everything together.
It's like, yes, the brothers. So Mikander kind of walks in and looks about, kind of sharing some of that information with the party. Although his information is probably a little bit more like, yeah, they never like did anything else. They just like hung out or something. I think kind of a weird way of interpreting his angry sharing of the tale.
Are the sarcophagus like, do they look like they can be opened, or are they locked?
In fact,
or...
they look like they could be opened relatively easily. It's just a metal, or excuse me, not metal, a stone slab on the top that could be slid off.
Is it worth it, though, if we don't think that they're gonna...
Well, Mikander knows that these are Golden Star heirs. Perhaps they have the elixir that is intended
yes.
for Undin Golden Star.
Where is his tomb?
Oh, sorry, continue.
Oh, no, continue. Sorry, I was just saying, I wonder where his tomb is. We've yet to find
you don't
it.
see any other doors. It seems like you've gone through all the doors that are in this crypt. Perhaps Undin is in one of these sarcophagi.
Yeah, Mikander would kind of wonder if any of the brothers were known for any particular thing, or if it was just more of these are the 3 brothers.
3 brothers that they ruled jointly together, which was odd because typically there's only one ruler. But these 3 were so inseparable that they decided they needed to rule together as well.
All right. I feel like Mikander might just open the one on the left, or try to open it anyways, just to see.
It opens easily, and inside you see the skeletal remains of Delgor Goldenstar. And in his left hand, clutched against his chest, you see a spyglass. And in his right hand, in a very tight grip, he has a rusty battle axe.
Okay.
Well,
Now, looking at this spyglass, it looks valuable. It's ornamented with numerous eyes in various colors.
Maybe, but we weren't hired to steal from the dead, were we?
No, you're just here looking for the elixir, but they didn't say, don't take anything valuable either.
Yeah, well, we could take it and return it afterwards if we can't find what we're looking for.
Always better to ask forgiveness than permission.
True. So true.
It's not stealing if we leave it at the door.
Right?
And then, do we want to go to the mirror maze?
Yeah. Oh,
Just
so
because we are on a time crunch.
Did we open all 3 of these?
No, do you want to open the next one?
Yeah, I want to open all of them.
The next one has the same left hand clutched over the chest. This is Falgor. He's holding an amulet. And then the last one, Tingor Goldenstar. There's a bottle, and you think, oh, maybe this is the elixir, but no, it's perfume.
Okay. I guess we'll just take it all. I'll take it all.
Now these items they have a death grip on these items. You'll have to actually break some of the fingers to get these items out.
I'm not gonna do that. No. I'm not gonna desecrate a body just to take their. I'll desecrate their tombs. I'm not gonna desecrate their.
Does anyone snap a few fingers off to take any of these items?
No.
No, not yet. I feel like if the mirror room doesn't bode well, then maybe these might be tools to aid us.
Yeah.
But currently, we'll leave them.
True. They're probably gonna raise, and if we snap off their hands, then they won't have any way of holding their weapons. But that's fine. Let's go.
You head out.
Well, we can always close the tombs. I mean.
Yeah, you put the covers back on.
Yeah. Did this door? Do they all open inwards? All these doors?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess we'll head over to the mirror room since we can't.
You know
what?
what? Is there anything to tie a rope to in this hallway?
The statues.
Okay. Can I tie a rope to one of the statues and then tie a rope to this doorknob?
The one with the brothers? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shut that, and I'm going to mark it locked. Give me a sleight of hand roll to tie those knots securely.
Okay. Hopefully, this should. There we go.
Nice, excellent. You get that secure. Do you head down to the mirror room?
Yeah, McCandor looks at the statues. He still thinks they're kind of weird.
They look weird. They don't look like warriors. Perhaps more like scribes or sages.
Yeah, and they don't have anything obviously in their hands or any weird place.
Nothing that you can see.
He'll keep on going then, just kind of more of a casual glance right now, but he does think they're kind of odd just hanging out.
Okay.
Oh, 100%.
All right, you head into the mirror room. Now, this crypt is filled with mirrors positioned around the room. There's 5 large statues of warriors, each clutching a massive weapon that stand guard, and the room is lit by a small hole in the ceiling through which a thin beam of moonlight shines down, hitting the mirror in the upper right corner. In the far opposite corner, a large ruby encased in a metal mesh hangs from a ceiling. And we just hit the 1 hour timer, so something will happen. Let me tell you what happens. And I'll get the second hour started. So, suddenly a bone-chilling wind sweeps through the crypt. In its wake, a thin mist swirls forward, twisting and coiling around you as if it were alive. You hear a wail in the distance, followed by a thud, as if a heavy door just opened. Something terrible has happened. Something or someone has torn itself free from death's grip. A prickling sensation gnaws at your senses. This is only the beginning. The denizens of the crypt are rising from their eternal slumber. All right. That wasn't ominous at all.
Nope. It's like, should we close this door?
Sure.
Candor kind of says it is our only way out, but if the monsters are on the other side anyways, it's still our only way out.
Chrisanna, you see movement coming from the
Oh my
hallway,
god.
And right there we're going to be into combat.
Chrisanna's like, ah!
Oh, it's the harp person.
Yeah.
I'm guessing everyone raised. So probably the 3 that we just talked to with the axe and all that stuff also just raised, but they're maybe trapped.
Go ahead and draw an initiative card. And Beatrix, you're up first.
Okay, Beatrix is going to step forward and I think attempt to strike it down.
Okay.
Let me. Slash.
Ooh, do you push
I will
that?
miss. I will not. Don't think it's worth it.
Chrisanna, you're up. Now you could
I'm gonna
backstab from here because
Oh.
there is an ally that's within 2 meters of the white.
I
if
was
you
just
choose
gonna
to.
swap with McCander, I
Yeah.
think.
McCander, you are up.
Alrighty. I don't know if McCanner would have any sort of like sense of like, are they like angry because I stole the harp?
Definitely seems angry for sure.
Not you. I don't know if it's worth him trying to offer the harp.
Mm,
Yeah, I feel like at this point this seems like more of an aggressive threat, so I feel like he'll try to attack the creature. And we'll say his. Let's see here. Battle axe? Yeah, battle axe. Alright.
Oh no!
I feel like he'd push the roll,
you
yeah.
push that.
Yeah. We'll say his agility. He's kind of getting dazed. The mist and his focus is being a little bit compromised.
There we go. Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. And a good blow, but you are dismayed to see that your weapon seems to only deal about half damage to this magical creature.
Should have taken the battle axe.
And now the white's turn. So I will roll a monster attack. Chilling Voice. Nira grips the thief, which is McCander's, throat with her ice-cold hands and sings with a chilling voice directly into your face. The undead song enchants McCander, who will lose 2d6 willpower and must succeed at a performance roll, not an action, to sing along and break the spell. Otherwise, you lose your next turn. So the first thing that happens is you lose 4 willpower, and I'll go ahead and mark that off of you.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Certainly could be worse. Not great, but yeah.
And now give me a performance roll to sing along and break the spell.
Alrighty. Oh, I do have the silver harp. Does that count as a boon?
Do you break that out and play it right in front of Nira's face?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably not.
Do it.
Probably
That'd be
not.
so funny.
You'll get a boon from it. The last group did. So it's not unprecedented.
Gosh, I don't know. Like, my character is like...
He's so grumpy.
Well, if you offer, like, you know, is playing with the silver harp like a sort of offering?
Or like, look what I've got, and playing that song.
I feel like he just try a performance. We'll see if I need to push it, but I feel like he'll try just a regular performance, thinking that the harp might anger it.
Oh!
Almost a dragon. Do you push?
I know. Yeah. Let's see here. Probably will. This is definitely getting a scary sort of situation.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
All right, so you will be able to take your next action next round. You are not petrified with fear. Chrisanna, your turn.
Okay. I can't do anything.
You can attack across that corner if you wanted to.
I can't see the token, but I can try. I mean,
yeah.
Move back.
And you can always move into McCander's spot and then move back. You can move through an ally's spot. You just can't end your turn there. So you can move to where McCander is, between his legs, stabbing at the white, and then dart back off to the side.
Okay, I will stab at him.
Are you doing a backstab?
Yeah, do I use the backstabbing ability?
Yeah,
or...
so click on backstab, and it will ask if you want to spend willpower. And now you've targeted the white. When you click on your dagger, it will ask, are there any boons or banes? With a backstab, you add a boon. And then where it has additional damage, put 1d8.
Okay, can I find a weak spot as well?
Yes, if you want to, that will bypass the armor. That will add a bane, but you already get a boon, so it'll counteract it. So it's a great idea when you have a boon to find the weak spot. And that's a hit. Nice.
Nice.
Roll damage. So he will take half of that. He takes half damage, but his armor does not protect him at all. So he'll still take 5. But that's a solid blow.
Great.
And then we go to the white.
Blech.
The conductor's hand. The bard raises her hand in a gesture and magically lifts the harp thief into the air. She then makes 8 rapid motions with her hand, slamming Makander into the floor 8 times in time with the music. Each impact inflicts 1d4 bludgeoning, and the victim is knocked prone. Now, here's the best part. That cannot get through your armor, because your armor is in excess of that, so you just get throttled a whole lot and then knocked prone. Prone is the bad thing, because if the white has a chance to go again, it gets... If it were a normal enemy, it would get a boon to hit you, but these auto-hit, but it does additional damage, so prone is bad. So... that the first time I ran this attack killed the person that stole the harp.
I mean, you roll 1d4 8 times.
8 times.
Yeah.
And they had no armor, so it just absolutely wiped them out.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the next round. Oh, and the white goes first.
Yep.
So.
And was it across the room, or was it just in place?
Just in place. So it's just lifting you and just pounding you onto the ground.
Yeah. He's pulling like freaking Donald Duck. Crazy angry loud. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Dance of Death. With surprising swiftness, the bard whirls around all players within 4 meters. That's all of you. All of you will take 2d6 slashing damage. Now, Krisanna and... Oh, actually, all of you, if you choose to evade this, you can. It will cost you your action. You could also parry this with a weapon.
What does hard to catch do?
So if you activate that, you get a boon on your evade roll. So this would be a great time to use it.
Yeah, I mean, I can take damage, but I guess I'll do that. I'll do that. Hard to catch.
Okay.
I don't think I have much of a choice because I don't have any armor.
Yeah, so you could try to evade, or you could parry with your scimitar, or just hope it rolls low.
I'll try to...
Yeah, and Makander does have the ability to do Guardian. I'm not sure how it would apply in this particular instance. Oh,
yep,
well, there you go. You did well there.
So, Krisanna, you can move 1 square away with your successful evade. If you want to Guardian against Beatrix, what would happen is you throw yourself in the way and you'll get hit twice. But you do have armor, so there's a chance you could protect yourself. The downside is because you are prone, it will do 3d6 damage instead of 2d6. But again, you've got 6 points of armor. Your armor could protect you from most of it.
I don't know. I feel like if Krisanna does have the... or not Krisanna, but I guess that was hard to get for Krisanna. So Beatrix, yes. That is the risk. I mean, does Beatrix look rather healthy, or not
Beatrix
so much?
Hasn't taken any damage yet. Probably sitting at about 12 hit points, you would guess.
Okay. So I feel like Makander might risk it this first time, because we still need to get through this, and if he uses up his actions, it's going to make it hard to get through this. So
the first attack is going to go, we'll say on Makander first. So we'll do this one first. So on Makander, it'll do 3d6. Nice. Your armor blocks almost all of that. You take 3 points of damage. And now, do you choose to Guardian Beatrix?
Oh, and then Small Shield, does that have any effect? Remind me what that does again.
So that lets you, if you want to parry, you could parry with a shield. It's much more durable than a weapon, so less likely to break.
Got you. So parry-based. Got you. That's what I was curious about. Perfect.
Do you want to Guardian Beatrix, or let Beatrix get wailed on?
I think he would let Beatrix take the risk.
That's fair, yeah.
At least at this time. After, no, but this time, yes, it seems.
So Beatrix, you get hit. Oh, for 10. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm almost down, yeah.
Let me mark that down there. Yeah, huge blow on Beatrix. You see blood spray out. Krisanna, your turn.
Okay. I am going to swap my turn with Makander.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was about to say Beatrix could probably use their turn to move away.
Yeah.
The best thing here is Makander can get up, so you are not prone again.
Using my move action, to no longer be prone.
So it's actually a free action to get up, so you can still move and still act.
I mean, he's still going to be kind of where he's at, so I don't think movement's going to be too helpful. But yes, he will definitely want to press the attack. Pretty much having everything else. So yeah, we will swing his battle axe to try to get a solid blow.
Nice.
Aha.
Oh, yes, you do.
Well done.
Roll damage.
Stronger
Nice.
hit that time.
Still takes about half damage, but that was a good solid blow. Beatrix, your turn.
All right, Beatrix is going to make a hit and then try to. Oh, I don't know why she moved up. Make an attack. And then get out of dodge.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Nice.
Aha.
Roll damage.
Wow.
Oh no.
Not great, but it still does a little bit of damage. And there is blood coming out of Nira. She's below half her hit points. Now, if you want to move away, Beatrix, you have to make an evade roll. Otherwise, Nira will get a free attack. And it may attack you or it may attack someone else. Mostly,
I'm going to try to evade.
Yeah, her attacks seem to be focused on Makander.
I think I need to try to get away, though. Wait.
Nice.
So you can move as far as your movement will allow, which in your case is 6 squares.
Awesome.
Definitely get behind a statue or something.
Yeah. She's going to try to get, like, there.
And the white will go. Ghostly Lullaby. So, Makander, you find yourself staring into Nira's terrifying eyes as she sings a ghoulish lullaby about your childhood. You must succeed on a Constitution roll with a Bane or become exhausted.
Alrighty. Aha.
No.
Nope, got it.
Oh, you
Makander has
did.
a high
Yay.
Constitution.
Yep.
Excellent.
Barely.
Chris,
Yeah, he looks like he's starting to fade, but he holds steady.
Kristanna's gonna dart in, use the backstab. I don't know if they have any armor, so I'm not gonna find the weakness this time. I'm just
Okay.
gonna do a little dagger
add
action.
Add a boon
What?
and add 1d8 to the damage.
What happens when I have 2 weapons in my hand? Does that do anything?
If you have dual wield, which is a heroic ability, you can then attack with the other weapon, but
I
you
see.
don't have that ability. So right now you just have like a bunch of knives at the ready.
Okay, so I attack with 1 boon.
And then add 1d8 to the damage.
1d8. Okay, good job.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh my god, my roll for damage is so bad.
Takes half of that. There we go. And she's almost down to 10 hit points. So you're getting there.
Two attacks,
did you
though.
want to move away, Kristanna? You still had a little bit of movement left as well.
Yeah, I do want to move away.
You'd need to make an evade roll to get away.
That's fine. I think I should be fine with the evade roll.
Yeah, and you could do hard to catch if you needed it.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, you're good. You're good. So you can move as far as your movement will allow. The white will attack. And, this is the conductor's hand. So again, all this will do is cause Makander to be prone, which is bad because
Except for the attack next. Yeah, the attack next.
So you get slammed into the ground repeatedly again.
Mechanic.
Yep.
And then the bard, you're going to be well tenderized. The bard will whirl around, hit you for 2d6, so it'll actually be 3d6. Now, Makander, you could try to parry this. You could cost you your action.
I feel like in this case, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See if we
click
can
on
use
your shield and make a parry roll. I'm going to mark your action as spent. That
Nice.
is a success. Yep. So your shield will take this much damage.
Oh yeah, definitely the right call.
Yeah, 15. And the durability of your small shield is 15. So one more point and it would have damaged your small shield. But,
so barely takes all the damage.
But yeah, that would have like hit you for what, 9 points of damage or something. So
yeah,
that would have been bad. You used your action to parry. Kristanna, you're up again.
Okay, I'm gonna just spend all my willpower. I'm gonna 6. Gonna backstab again. And I'm gonna try to dagger him once again with a boon and a 1d8. And I will roll.
Nice.
And I will hit. And I will hopefully roll higher damage. Nope.
Oh my
God.
goodness. My goodness.
My damage. I'm glad I'm hitting, but my damage rolls are pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
And
then do you want to move away?
Yeah, I want to move away.
Go ahead and make that evade roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and we'll just see what happens. Oh, okay. I will push that,
Okay.
and I will take disheartened. Okay, good.
Nice. You can move away. Beatrix, your turn.
All right. Yeah, I think Beatrix is going to move up. I can't throw my scimitar, can I?
Nope.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna move up. We're gonna attack with it.
Oh no! Click on the mishap in the chat. So I'm not a fan of hitting ourselves. I'll let you re-roll it, but if it comes up again, you do hit yourself. Okay, oh, the enemy gets a free attack. This will probably be okay, because it probably will be against Makander. Well, it'll be okay for you, maybe not for Makander. So the ghost will sing to Makander. This is a constitution roll with a bane, or Makander becomes exhausted.
Bring Makander.
But then Beatrix, you can move away. Yep.
He's still good.
In a 14.
So Beatrix, you can move.
Okay,
if
Beatrix.
you like, or you could stay there. If you move, you have to make an evade roll.
Yeah, because we don't yet know what'll attack next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think if she moves, can she move there?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you will need to make an evade roll because you moved away from Mira.
Alrighty. Yep. Yes. Let's see. Evade. Yes.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thank God.
We go to round 4. Chrisanna, you're up first.
All right.
Death by 1,000 cuts again.
Yeah, maybe I can swoop in, backstab.
Nice. So add a boon plus 1d8 damage.
Yep. Hopefully this actually works this time.
The white is sitting on 8 hit points.
Okay.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
I'm not gonna do 16, but
Ooh.
14. That's close.
That is super close. That will deal half. Oh, the white is sitting on 1 hit point.
Oh no, I don't have any way of doing anything more, so Makander's gonna get smoked, but it is what it is, I guess.
Are you gonna evade and move away, or?
Oh yeah, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah, right.
If I will just die. I don't have any armor, so if I get hit, I will just perish. So okay, let's see what happens here.
Ooh, do you push it?
Okay, yeah, I will push it, and I will get I will get angry. Come on, don't fail me now. Thank you.
Nice. All right, the white. Oh boy, Makander. Let's see if you can survive this. You'll be okay. This and the next one. Okay, so this one's not bad. Actually, it's going to do 1d4 plus 1d6 each time. Okay. So I'm going to roll 1d10, and we'll see if your armor blocks it. So, and this will be 8 times. So you have 6 points of armor. Okay, armor blocks that one. Armor blocks that one. You take 1 point of damage. I'll have you give that to yourself.
Okay.
Armor blocks that one. Armor blocks that one. Armor blocks that one. 2 more. So if you get out of this with only 1 point of damage, that would be impressive. Yes. Ooh, and that one you take 3 points of damage. Still,
Yeah,
not bad. That could have
yeah.
been way worse. And then you're still prone, and then the white goes again. It can't do that same attack, but it will do hopefully an easy... Oh, so it's going to hit you for 3d6. Mikander, do you want to try to parry this or take this hit?
If you parry it,
He'll lose his turn.
Still have a...
I still feel like I feel like he's holding firm in order to allow them to attack. He's gonna once again parry it.
Perfect.
If only Crisano wasn't such a loser.
She can hit with her knife. She just doesn't push it in very deep.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's essentially
I mean,
taunting.
I rolled 3 1s, so...
Yeah.
And your
my
shield
God.
is just fine. But again, that would have been brutal to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beatrix, can you take
Alright,
out
Beatrix.
the white?
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Tar.
That looks good. Can you do at least 2 points of damage? Oh, yeah.
Get him. Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
Nira collapses in a pile, and you hear this ghostly voice fade into the distance as her body disincorporates. And we are out of combat.
Can I do a shift rest or a round rest? Sorry.
Round rest will recover willpower. If you want to do a shift rest, like for Beatrix, that will recover hit points as well.
Yeah, I probably should do a little bit of a round rest.
Damn it!
I should probably do a shift rest.
I'm assuming we all should do a shift rest, even though
It'll help you to remove conditions, so that may be the best part.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely am not doing so well.
Can I change out the plus D6 hit points for another plus D6 willpower?
Sadly, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I get 1?
Damn!
Nice. Well, there you go. Darn it.
How do I do this? Sorry.
You want to do the...
Oh yeah, are we doing a stretch rest?
If we want to do a stretch rest, I think we can. It'll take about 15 minutes. But I think for Beatrix, I think it needs to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might as well. If Beatrix has to do it, then yeah, we'll do it.
Now, while you're resting, you hear a sound coming from the hallway.
Ew.
And you think that must have been Baston.
Must have been.
Oh, good rolls.
In the past tense.
Yeah. I was worried there was something more in the hallway.
Do I get to remove the condition?
Yeah, so go ahead and remove a condition. If you spend some time with your memento, then you can remove an additional condition. And you can just kind of tell me how you use your memento, which is listed in your inventory, to remove an additional condition. But then, yeah, you manually go and remove that.
Awesome. I only had 1, so I'm good.
Oh, how do you use your memento? What does that do?
So it'll let you remove an additional condition when you do this stretch rest. And you can just tell me what Krisanna does with her memento.
Well, she opens up her pack as she's resting, and she pulls out a little map, and she sort of draws another little like icon on it. It looks like she's building out like a little map for herself. Not of this place, but it's just something that she seems to do in her downtime.
Excellent.
Yeah, I feel like Mikander would use his memento similarly, although for him it's just a smoking pipe, so just kind of billowing wafts from it as he just kind of smokes angrily.
Nice.
Frustratingly, as he tries to calm himself.
I can't believe I rolled 2 1s on my willpower recover. That's so brutal. I have no willpower moves anymore.
So now the question is that, do we have time to this room before the monsters come?
Yeah, so something just happened out in the hallway, but in this room you do see the moonlight streaming in, striking one of those mirrors. There are several other mirrors, several statues, as well as a ruby held in a metal mesh up above the ceiling in the far corner of the room.
Yeah, it seems to be that we need to shine light on the thing.
I would assume so.
We can try.
Now, how do you do a puzzle, mirror puzzle in a TTRPG?
Well, tell me what you do, and I'll tell you what happens.
Well, I'd like to turn this mirror to angle in such a way that it hits this mirror down here.
Like that?
Yup.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, obviously, we would turn that mirror to potentially... So that's cracked. Does hitting the cracked mirrors refract the light everywhere? Is that what's going to happen?
Do you want to turn it to the cracked one?
What do you guys think?
I mean, Vikander kind of goes up to the statue in the middle. Does that statue look like it could be knocked over?
No, it's very heavy. That thing probably weighs 800 or 900 pounds.
What about the mirrors? Could they be lifted?
They cannot be lifted, but they can be turned.
Okay.
How
about this one? Vikander kind of points to his north.
You can definitely turn that one. In fact, if you
turn this one,
if you turn that one, you can even turn the one that the light is striking, and when it does, it reflects up into that one up there. And then since you've turned that one, it shines down past the statue towards the bottom mirror.
Then I would get
guess Vikander's kind of closer to the one on the south, so he'll go and adjust that one.
Nice.
I'm just trying to see.
And the rest are cracked. So are we trying to hit this thing?
Could Chrysana take like a piece of glass off one of the cracked mirror, or not Chrysana, sorry, I'm used to playing Chrysana. Could Captain Dietrich take one of like the cracked panes and maybe hold it in place?
You could turn the mirror that the light is striking on.
Yeah, there does appear to be one that is still good. It's just facing both of you.
Yeah. So if you turn that one, it shines down on the ruby, and the ruby begins to glow. And let me drop it into the chat. The ruby will drop out of the metal mesh onto the ground.
I will drop my... I guess I used my rope already, right? So it shouldn't be in my inventory.
Yep, the rope is holding that door shut.
So let me get this out of my inventory. Boop. Ah. All right, I collected the ruby. Now we should probably see if our friend died.
Yeah, that is no potion, that's for sure.
No. Can Chrysana, can I look? Oh, I was gonna say, can I look around the corner first? But that's okay.
My bad. I shouldn't have.
well, two things happen when you go out into the passageway. The first thing, let me read that.
Apologies.
An icy gust tears through the corridor, and a shimmering figure rushes right through Beatrix before you can react. All of your torches are instantly extinguished, but Beatrix, in the sudden darkness, you see the back of a spectral form drifting towards the end of the corridor, back towards where that grate was and the room with the three brothers, but on the other side of the corridor. There you see the outline of a previously hidden door revealed. The figure halts and turns towards you. You see an old woman, dressed in what was once official regalia. She slowly lifts a finger to her lips, a silent plea for stillness, before gliding backward and vanishing through the still closed door. The other thing that happens is you see a swarm of decrepit, rotting pets, animals, 40 or 50 or more. Lalkaz is not there, but you do see General Tabasco and the others, and they have just finished devouring all the soft parts of Baston, who lies now dead in the hallway, and they are going to attack. So let's roll initiative. And
I don't like these odds.
And so this is it's a swarm. It only shows one token, but it's a bunch of animals kind of thrashing around and doing all their animal-y things.
Did Chrisana see where the door was?
It looks like it's down at the end of the hallway, kind of near that grate.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Okay.
Chrisana, you are up first.
Okay.
We could try to run past him.
I'm probably gonna try that. Can I? Is there a dash in this game?
You can double move. So you can move on your turn, and then rather than taking an action, you can move again. You will need to make an evade roll to get past the undead pets. And so
I don't think I can.
So do you see how it's green, all the squares when you go to move? Now it turns yellow. So yellow is your double move, and then if you go too far, it'll turn red. And so that's your first move action there. You could attack, or you can continue to move until the thing turns red. That's as far as you can go. Nice. You can move past. So you can go, you probably go one more. Does that turn red? I think that might be it. Yep, that's it right there. Perfect.
It's pretty good. Canter's much slower. We'll see how this goes.
The pets. Now, give me one moment here. And
I should have locked all the doors.
You know, right?
Let's see.
I'm hopeful that locking this door actually did something.
It may have. It may have helped out at some point. Okay.
Canter's half tempted to cut it open and let the cats at him.
Yeah, it would be funny if I locked the one door that didn't matter.
Yeah. It actually would be really funny.
The pets will roll an attack for them. The animals savagely attack the grave robber with their sharp claws. Can they reach? 4, 5. Can they go down? Yes, they can get to there. They're going to attack Makander with their claws. This will do 1d8 damage, and the armor you wear will be reduced by 1d4. Now, you've not acted. If you want to use your action, you cannot parry this, but you could evade this. Or you can take the hit.
I mean, he's not very good at evading. And I don't want to take up his action. It's a low chance. I feel like he'd take the hit.
Okay, so your armor will block 6 of that, so you'll take 2 points of damage. I'll let you apply that to yourself. And then your plate mail, is reduced by 4.
Yep.
So that is not good.
Nope.
Perfect.
Well, luckily the fight with these guys are after the board.
Yeah. And then the cats will go again. On rattling legs, they bite you in a horrific frenzy. You'll take 1d8 slashing and be knocked down. Do you take that, Makander, or do you try to evade that?
Shoo. There's no way to parry that one because of the type of attack.
Yeah, yep, because it's a swarm.
That's right. That was a little bit tough. Yeah, I don't like the knocked down part, but he does go after them. So I feel like he'd take the hit. Yeah, of course. Rolling some good dice over there now, aren't you?
Right. Makander takes tons of scratches and bites. But Makander, it's your turn.
Alrighty. He's not really good at that evading. That's the downside. Oh boy. I do have ill-tempered if I need to. I'm just like thinking of like, how could I try to have him get through these guys to evade? Yeah, I feel like given the other plan, it seems like we're gonna try to run across. Does that sound correct?
I think it might be better to try to kill them. Because they can just chase us.
You hear Lalkaz say, "What?" from beyond the door. What did you say? Kill them?
Oh God, yeah.
They're my friends. They're just a little
Well,
feisty.
Your friends are hungry.
I don't know if it's
Matrix is
hungry.
then like, wait. She then pauses and is like, well, actually, I think evading them might be best, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like Makander would kind of stick to the plan, try to get to the other end of the hallway in an attempt to evade.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can move past them. You'll need to make an evade roll, but guess what?
Yeah.
You get a boon because you drank the tea. You smell a little bit like the
okay.
undead, and you have a little bit of a boon on that. So
I'm
that's
still wondering if I may still do ill-tempered to make that even better.
Yeah, you can add 2 boons to that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. He's so terrible at evading. I feel like if it's gonna be the time to do it, it's now.
Now that your plate mail is in tatters, like they've gone at it with
Yeah.
a can opener.
Yeah, he's just like, no. Alrighty, so let's see here. So evade, obviously a lot of negations here. Let's see here. So I guess that evens out.
Yeah, add 2 boons to that.
Yeah, but then I have the 2 banes, it looks like, because of the armor.
The armor. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Well,
we'll roll it anyways.
You'll still get to move. You'll just get hit.
It's true. Yeah, so he'll hit.
Do you push
I
it?
don't. I guess I can. Might as well. Definitely angry this time.
Nah.
Still gets hit. He tries.
So you'll still be able to move, but they actually this is at Beatrix and Makander. Both of you make a will roll. If you fail, you'll suffer a fear attack.
A fear attack, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
dragon. Lucky.
Makander's not afraid of these pets.
Oh no.
But Beatrix, you are.
Am I able to push that?
No, you can't push a demon. So
Okay.
you turn white as a sheet. You will take the scared condition. Makander cannot see you, but Krisanna can. Krisanna, you're not within 10 meters, though. So just
Perfect.
Beatrix, you'll take the scared condition. Now, Makander, you can move. You can move 4 squares and then another 4 squares if you like.
Yeah, it's going to be his full move, which obviously is limited.
So you can't go through the wall, so you'll have to kind of...
Right, 2, 3...
Then you can get
I think
to
that's
right there.
correct.
Yep, right there. Beatrix, your turn.
Can Beatrix close the mirror door?
Yes, it costs an action. You can move down to the door and you can close it.
Yeah, cats can't open doors very well, hopefully.
You get that door shut, and now we are essentially, until they break out, we are out of initiative order. So I'm going to take us out of initiative.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Yes, we beeline it towards the supposed passageway.
Yeah, Krisanna, give me a
Yes.
spot hidden roll.
Oh, let me get myself scared.
Yeah, right? Yeah, necrotic cats and dogs and everything else is not a good thing. Especially since they did so well at messing up Makander.
Yeah.
Let's get that spot hidden roll, Krisanna, if you would please.
Sure.
You know that
I'll
secret door is around
push.
here somewhere, but you can't quite find it.
Could I try?
Oh, Krisanna pushes herself. She's like, it's got to be here somewhere. Starts pushing and pushing and pushing, and then the wall slides open. And a short-angled corridor ends at a gate adorned with intricate patterns of gold thread. On closer inspection, the patterns depict an ancient forest. And as you move in, you see that above the gate hangs a portrait of a noblewoman, looking down at you with an extremely sad and pleading gaze. Her eyes follow you in an unsettling manner, and beneath the portrait an inscription reads, "See what I have seen and understand." Looking up at the portrait, it looks as though her eyes are made of crystals or glass.
Can I try to see through the crystals? Are they like look-throughable?
Yeah, as you climb up and you press your eyes up against them, you peer in and you see a vision of Undine Goldenstar, this beautiful woman, lying on her deathbed, old and frail. And in her deathbed, she repeats the words, "Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me," over and over.
All right, I relate that to the party. I climb down. Should we open the door?
I think so.
All right.
The door seems to be shut or locked in a way that you cannot get it open.
And I can't pick the lock?
You could definitely try. That would be a sleight of hand roll. Normally it's with a bane. If you have lock picks, that will add a boon to it and make it a straight roll.
Do you have lock picks?
Oh,
Sweet.
lucky.
Even with a dragon, you know this should open. You popped the mechanical lock, but the door still does not open.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
So you see something, huh?
Well, we saw she was on her deathbed saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." What could that mean?
What about all this? What about all this decoration in here? It seems kind of extra.
Give me an intelligence roll, Chrisanna. You were very close, but you... Yeah, she didn't say, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." She said, "Forgive me."
Forgive me, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, forgive me. So, what does she need to be forgiven for? Start.
So, I mean,
It seems like
Beatrix
this
will
whole...
start
Mhm.
and say just to see if it'll do anything.
Do you say that, Beatrix?
Yes.
The door opens.
Ah!
Nice. This crypt is the largest you have encountered so far. The ceiling consists of a high dome. At the far end of the room stands a grand statue of a woman depicted in the portrait above the door. And at the statue's feet rests a sarcophagus, sculpted in the statue's likeness. From the center of the dome hangs a rope. 4 meters above the floor, it is tied to the ankle of an elf who appears to be unconscious, and you recognize this elf as Orla.
Orla?
She is hanging here. Much like Baston had been poisoned, she must have come here and fallen victim to some trap.
Can we try to get her down?
Yeah. She's up pretty high. You can't just reach up and cut the rope.
Okay.
Is there a mechanism that might have caused it?
Give me a spot hidden roll as you look around.
Not like Nicander's terribly good at that or anything.
Oh, with a paint.
Well,
Yeah, of course.
I might be able
is
to.
correct.
I'm gonna look around to see if I could see anything on the ceiling that may have done it.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden roll for that as well.
And may I also just do a spot
Yes,
hidden?
absolutely.
And Nicander's looking for all the wrong things. Apparently we all are.
Oh,
No.
yeah. So you don't see any sort of lever that might lower her down. It looks like it goes through a hole in the ceiling. The rope does, so it's tied to something deep inside the stone. At that height, your weapons wouldn't reach, although, Chrisanna, you could throw a dagger and presumably hit that rope.
Yeah, could I get Nicander to get under her and say, catch her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beatrix will as well to help.
Yeah. I will throw a dagger at it. What does that require?
So it will take a... just roll on your dagger, make it a thrown one, and then you'll add a bane to it.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Almost.
Hold on, let me see if I can rustle up something here. Nope. Does not seem so.
It's super close. You throw your blade and it skitters off of the ceiling, narrowly missing the rope, and clatters to the ground.
Can you just try
She looks
again?
embarrassed.
No,
I mean,
she could be there for now. Nicander kind of, after their attempts, just kind of ignores Orla and kind of takes a look at this apparent coffin up ahead.
Yeah, so
whatever
the
it looks like.
sarcophagus, there's a stone shape of the same woman that was in the portrait. That must be Undine Goldenstar. And the sarcophagus is very, very large. It's going to be heavy. Just like the other ones, you could probably lift it and slide the top off, but it would take a strength roll with a Bane. If you have help, then you wouldn't have the Bane on that.
Yeah, I feel like McCander would be like, "Come, help."
Yeah. Beatrix would just step forward immediately.
Excellent.
Kander's being a bit brash, but it is his nature, I suppose. Oh yeah,
Nice.
definitely strong enough.
You manage to get the lid pushed off of that, and inside you find Inside you find a woman wrapped in linen cloth. The cloth has been soaked in incense and spices, basically like a mummy. She's been preserved. At her feet is a small chest.
We should be careful. That might be trapped.
Yeah, maybe Chrysana, a sleight of hand roll, or a spot hidden
Sure.
if you want to look for traps, or sleight of hand if you're carefully removing the chest.
Yeah. I'll do a sleight of hand.
Can I do a spot hidden first just to see if I see a
Yep,
trap
absolutely.
first? Before Chrysana?
Don't see any.
I'm still distracted by Orla
I'll
on
let
the ceiling.
McCander's staring at it. He probably won't do well.
Oh,
Nope.
no, but
I'm
close.
surprised it got that low,
I
though.
know, right? I thought, oh, maybe he got this. So, Chrysana, with a sleight of hand, you carefully check the chest. You lift off the lid, and inside you find three things. The first thing you find is a golden laurel wreath. This thing is probably a symbol of office, like a crown or a tiara was buried with Undine. There's also Kilsey's rope. This is a rope. It is as thick around as a finger and as long as an arm. It does not stretch through space, but through time. If someone pulls on one end, nothing happens to the other end until the following round. And then you find a bottle, and this is the elixir that you seek. Now, when you take these things, as you open the chest, you hear a hissing sound coming from the mummy. It doesn't move, it's just the rushing of air.
Okay.
What now?
Gotta say,
We
lay
should
back on and
get-
leave.
Orla down first.
Yeah, let's I mean, do you want to take at the very least somebody grab the elixir. We can leave the other stuff if you want.
We should probably wait to grab it until after we get Orla down.
Okay.
Just in case it triggers something.
What?
Half of
How do
mine
we get her
is there.
down?
I mean, you could keep trying to throw the knife.
I assume that eventually I would just do it.
Eventually you would get her down.
Yeah.
So I would allow for the passage of time. McKendra, you're going to catch Orla when she falls?
Yeah, although he's definitely doing so begrudgingly. He's just like, we should just leave, you know. But he will.
As
Damn,
Orla,
he hates that elf.
as Orla gets cut down, give me a strength roll, McKendra, as you're there to catch her.
I think I said I was going to be there to help.
Nice. You manage to catch her. Beatrix, make sure that her arm doesn't hit the ground or her leg, and you ease her to her feet, and she blinks her eyes open, saying, "Oh, my friends, tell me, do you have the elixir? We came seeking it, but Baston and I were separated. I don't know what's happened to him. Is he well?"
No,
Oh.
he's very dead.
Oh,
But the
no.
elixir is here. We can take it.
Then we must hurry. It is nearly midnight.
Yep. I guess I don't have any space left in my inventory to take something. So if anybody has inventory space, McAnder, they should grab the elixir.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it could be, I don't know, like, he's not very quick. That's what, like, his biggest concern. It should go to the quickest, and he can
Okay,
carry
you know what I can, yeah, so I will drop my golden collar on the ground.
Somebody else can hold it for you in the meantime.
Yeah, and then I will take the elixir.
Perfect.
So here, let me put the golden collar into the chat, and then if someone wants to take that,
Andrew can hold on to it since he has the room.
I
And
will-
then the only other order of business is their concern of torches right now.
No, I have a torch.
Okay, I just want to make sure timeline-wise, because he has one torch if we needed it. But yes, otherwise we should make our way.
Then
Yeah.
let us go. You guys could grab whatever else you want from the chest.
No, he's leaving it. We're only there for the elixir.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Okay.
Yep.
The dead are rising. And who knows what else.
And Beatrix, I think, as we leave, is going to tell the cat that its friends are okay.
You hear the shattering of glass, Chrisana, as you come down the hallway.
Oh.
And you hear the shuffling of tiny little paws and then the stamping of large stone feet.
Okay.
And I'll let you guys continue moving. And now you
We
see
should just
those
rush.
statues have come to life. And I'm going to drop us into initiative right there. And let me make sure I've got everybody. And put us in initiative. I think I got
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. At this point, I don't
I'm
think
just
fighting is
gonna
gonna do well
go.
for us.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave if that's okay.
So let's
That has been the agreed upon plan.
Oh, there's gonna be so many people in front of me. That's
Yep. Oh yeah. If I roll,
Oh,
oh my
wow.
god.
Indeed.
pretty
Oh
bad.
my god.
the pets will go first. This is going to be close. We have 5 minutes and 46 seconds left on the
know.
clock.
I was about to say whoever has the gem should go first.
The skeletal pets fling
Or,
themselves at the
elixir.
person who stole the collars. Is someone holding 2 collars? Is that Beatrix? Did you pick up?
I'm not
another
holding any collars.
Technically, McCander was the one who was going to get the second caller.
Okay, so it's going after McCander. So I don't think they're going to be able to reach you though. Can they? 2, 3, 4. No, they can move up to. Actually, they can't even move past. They can get up to here, and they're just going to hiss very fiercely. So they won't be able to get any further. The living statues.
I have the ruby here to come.
This one will come forward.
Yeah, I was about to say, does he drop the collars? That's what he's thinking. It's like, drop and run.
And
I can't get through them now. I can't move through them, so I can't go.
Well, you might be able to go through a swarm. I'm not sure of the mechanics.
this will swing its massive arm forward, slamming it into Chrisana's head. You'll take 2d10 bludgeoning and become dazed. This attack can be parried, or you can evade this. But it'll cost you your action if you parry or evade.
2d10 and dazed. I mean, I have to evade it.
Now, I will let you, because these statues are so large and you're so small, on your turn, you could make an evade roll and move under the legs of the statue
Sure.
to get past. But you'd have to take this hit here.
Oh,
Well, actually, no. So if you pass, okay, I'll let you move to the other side of the statue
yeah.
as you dart through. So you can move to right there.
It's like
Okay.
sliding under quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it takes my action, though, so I can't double dash.
Right. Yep. The pets
Yeah, but
will
get
now
past
go
it's
after
good.
McCander.
Where's our elf lady? Come help us.
She's a coward.
Yeah.
This will get everyone. All of you need to make a will roll to avoid fear as the cats
Oh,
hiss
good.
with undead voices.
I do have-
Imagine not already being scared.
Oof.
Nice.
Just
you're all
barely.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
good.
Well, I'm already scared.
This one will
Yep.
lumber up to the mirror. Chrisana, your turn. You used your action to evade.
I am gonna. Do I have to make 3 separate evade rolls to go pew pew pew?
Well, so the problem is you used your action to evade, so that's basically your turn this round.
No, I'm saying to like move.
Oh
move.
no, one evade roll, you'd be able to move through all of them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
this one moves up here. That one's good. This one here will attack. This could be bad.
Yeah.
Statue picks up a huge piece of stone and hurls it not necessarily at Chrysana, at a player character. So let me roll to see who it goes after.
Santa?
Yeah.
Always. It's always like that.
So it's going to be on Chrysana. You will take 10 bludgeoning. I think you're probably
that's it.
you're okay. You've
I'm
got
fine.
6 left. You are knocked prone, which is bad, but it's free action to get up on your turn, so not too bad. Makander, your turn.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so evading takes my movement away too?
It does. It costs you your whole action.
Gotcha. Boy, we really need somebody in the top next time we pull cards so that I can get out.
Yeah. I know, right?
We should probably just like skip our turn. Like it doesn't really matter what we do, right?
Or,
so
Makander, do you give the collars back to the pets?
Yeah, I feel like I'd either give Beatrix or give the collars back. So yeah, I feel like at that point, given what the cat we were friendly with had mentioned and whatnot, it's like he'd toss the collars on the ground. Just like fine, take them.
Excellent. And that's all of the collars. The cats take the collars and they disappear. Costs you your action to do that. The statues continue to guard the way there. Let's go.
Could somebody just give the ruby back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on their turn.
Yeah. Who has the ruby?
I have the ruby.
Do you want to swap with Chrysana and she can give back the ruby?
Well, I already did my turn.
Oh, yeah. So in the next round you could. Well, Beatrix, you could make a dash for it.
Yeah, Beatrix actually doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
And there are 34 seconds left.
Go. We have
okay, Beatrix is going to make a dash for it. How many
You
squares can I move?
You can go all of the yellow if you like. Right.
Okay, I think I can get...
You need one
there.
evade roll.
Okay, let's see. I got this, hopefully. If it roll. I'll push that.
Yeah.
Angry. He's like, why did you have to take the collars and the ruby?
Nice.
Okay, so you're good. So
Beatrix is good. Now we just hit the timer, so let me tell you what happens. You have, I think, 1 round. Let me take a look here. So, a cold shiver courses through your bodies as a strange mist rapidly spreads through the catacombs. You have a bad feeling that you must not let it reach you. So if you have not already left the catacombs, let's see, you have 2 rounds to make it out. Within 2 rounds, if you don't, then you die. So, all right, so we'll go to this round. And up first, we've got statues. He's going to stand guard. Chrysana, do you give back the ruby?
Yeah, I'll give back the ruby.
Okay, that costs an action, but then you can still move. And what that's going to do is the statues are going to go away. So, but we're going to track movement to make sure you guys have enough movement to get.
I was looking, and I think Makander has maybe just enough.
Yeah, Makander might be in trouble here.
Yeah.
It
depends on how far the squares go.
So I moved, and then next turn I can double move, and I'll make it out.
You should make it. So Beatrix, you should be able to move as long as you get to the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, I guess do we have 2 rounds?
So this is round 1, and then we'll have 1 more.
Yeah, he's fine. He could double move each time unless something else happens, of course.
So yeah, Beatrix can get to the stairs. So Beatrix will make it out. Makander, your turn.
Yeah, so if Makander double moves, that puts him there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you might not make it.
It is gonna be close.
I don't think you will. Oh,
He's
no.
on the stairs, but I don't know. Yeah, if it needs to be the last
I
square.
think
If
you
it's
need
the
to
last
be
square, then
out.
no.
Go ahead and move. Let's see. As long as you can get onto the stairs.
Yeah, which
oh,
he
yep,
can.
yep, yep.
Just
Mekander's good.
barely.
Okay, so
yeah,
we will.
Makander is like literally like the Indiana Jonesing of the end of this.
Nice. So we will all make it out, but only just.
Yeah,
So
he
yeah,
like leaps out like full flying force.
There is that mist is like swirling around your legs. All right, let's go to the end, and then we'll do the score. So at the very end, let's see.
I think we got a pretty bad. I think you're supposed to make it out with the treasure.
Yeah. Well, there's a possible of 26, and the best anyone has done is 18. So
Yeah,
you might
which
still
is
be
pretty
in the
good.
running. So if any of the surviving adventurers return to Osera with the elixir, she thanks you briefly and hands over a purse of gold coins. She then quickly pours the elixir into the governor's mouth and tells you to quietly leave. You have saved Kaelor Goldenstar, governor of Windhame. Now I'm going to post the score sheet, and then we're going to tally this up. So here is the scoring. So did you open the sarcophagus with a song? No, but you opened the door with a song. So I'm going to give you 1 point. Did we leave with the harp?
Yes.
Yep, we still have it.
Still have the harp.
You solved the mirror room on the first try. That's 2. We did not leave with the ruby. We did participate in the tea party, so that's 5. You saved Baston without combat. You did not take the tea set. You didn't take the emerald from the door. You gave away the pet collars. You opened the door carefully, so that's 7. You did not take any of the brothers' heirlooms. You did save Orla without her taking damage. That puts you at 9. You did not take the rope or the laurel leaf. You delivered the elixir to the governor. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts you at 13. No one was killed. You did not escape before the second hourglass ran out. So you end up with and you did not refrain from grave robbing. So you end up with 13 points. And you needed the full allotment of time, and then the tiebreaker is hit points remaining. So Makander, you have
not
5.
too much.
5. Makander's got 5. Beatrix has
2.
5, 6, 7, 8. No, you have 8 hit points remaining.
I have 6 remaining.
And 6. So that's 19 hit points. And then I give you the full value of Orla, who was with you, since you only have 3 people in your group.
I should only have 2 hit points remain. I don't know why I have more.
You took a rest,
I took 10.
didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
So you actually have 14. You have 29 hit points. So that's actually the best of the hit point tiebreaker. But I think your score is gonna. Right now, it's got you in 3rd place. But
pretty low.
That was a great run. I thought, oh, you guys are acing this. Like, you did really well through certain parts, and then I'm thinking, like, you guys are screwed when you
the combat.
the combat when you had you done the mirror room early on. What usually happens? So the second group didn't even do the mirror room. They totally didn't realize it was a door. The first group kind of went through left, right, cleared all the rooms. And then on the way back, the enemies awaken like every stretch of time in game, like 15 minutes. So when you guys did a stretch rest, that woke up some enemies.
Yeah, it triggered it.
Yeah, and so they managed to get just past the mirror room as the statues came flying out of there. And so they managed to not have to fight the statues, and they got to keep the ruby. So that's kind of what put them in the lead. But you guys did really good.
Gotcha.
All things considered, like it's a tough adventure, but you did great. You saved the governor.
Excellent.
13 points is your tally. Any impressions, or what did you think of this adventure? This is the
It was fun. I wish I locked
adventure.
all the doors.
I know, right?
I wish I locked them. If once we stole everything, I should have locked everything and just been like, "Ha, well, all right, we're out of here."
So one of the players had a great idea after the fact. He said, "Why don't we grab the loot and go put it back in that first room?" and just leave it there, and then go get the elixir. When we come back, then we'll pick it all up and leave. Because otherwise, the undead would just come out and pick up the loot and go back, and so maybe a few things are picked over, but then they don't attack you. And I'm like, that would have been a great answer, but you don't know that until the end. So
yeah, and I suspected something along those lines, but like to me in the moment, that's a bit metagamey for me. Between OSD and like understanding mechanics, I was like, I think this is going on, but how would Angry McCander think?
Yeah, exactly.
With tournament games, I am okay with metagaming just because it reminds me of the old D&D style tournament games where it's like that was kind of the point in the OSR stuff, was to like figure out most efficiently.
It's all about getting loot.
Yeah, no, which totally makes sense. Try to do a little bit of it, but in the end we had to drop those items just to survive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which was worth the more points.
Yeah. And surviving is, you lose one for every PC that dies. And
I almost, that's true. I almost was like, can we just make it with the ruby? But then I was like, no, McCander will just die. So I'll sacrifice the ruby for McCander.
Awesome. Well, guys, I had an absolute blast. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. I'll get this. I'm going to get it posted just unlisted. I'll send you the link, and then when everyone's had a chance to run through it, I'll make them public. But I'll have this for us to go back and relive the highlights.